Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we will be playing with some Natasha Denona. Ever since last year where I tried my very first Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette, I fell in love. So what I'm thinking for this video is to do my face makeup with both of them instead of making individual videos. Try both. But we're gonna open them up together. I haven't really looked into them. They just look gorgeous. They look pretty. But before we get started, I just want to remind you guys to please subscribe to my channel and also turn on your post notifications so you're notified every single time I post a new video. Let's unbox these. Let's see what we're working with. Maybe give you a little product detail and see what we can come up with. So as you can see, I've already done my base makeup, my foundation, and my powder, and my eyebrows, and that's where I'm at. So that is the tan palette. In my massive makeup haul, I could tell that there was like a lot of little fibers on here. I never really took them off because I wanted to address that in this video. I just wiped it down. But this is what it looks like. Look how pretty this packaging is. Whoa. Ooh. Magnetic. And that is what the palette looks like. Oh, I'm gonna try to be really careful, but I don't know if you guys can tell on the cream base right here. Around it, to me it looks like it's kind of separating. I sat down to film with these and I don't know how to use them, but that looks so pretty. Now let's open up the Bloom palette. This packaging. I believe this is the first one that came out and it caught my attention. Same packaging, just different color. Oh my gosh, this might be my new favorite. And that's what the blush one looks like. And that's what they look like side by side. Maybe because I already have my base done, I'm not gonna be able to use these cream base products. So I just watched a video of Natasha Denona using this palette on the Sephora app, and whoa, that looked amazing. But it's different than what I thought this was gonna be. This is why you shouldn't buy things just based on packaging, because I had no idea what I was getting myself into, but it looked amazing on the model that she was working on. So I'm just gonna go for it. But I thought I was gonna be able to use the bronze shade all over my face, but that's not how she used it. So this is more of a blush, and you can use it to kind of contour the hollows of your cheeks. So the way she used it is as normal blush, so dip in here. And then I'm gonna come down. I have no other bronzing things, so I'm using it as a blush. Whoa, okay. It is very finely milled, and it literally blends itself out. And then she grabbed a little bit more, and then she went on the hollows of her cheeks. That looks so nice. But also I feel like these products are more for the minimal girl that likes minimal makeup, and I'm both. Most of the times I'm more for the minimal makeup just for day to day, to not clog up my pores, but I love a full bead as well, so. Okay, so you can stamp it on really lightly for like just a flush of glow, and you can definitely build it up as a blush, and it's a really pretty blush. And then I'm taking more at the bottom of my brush, and then I'm carving my cheek out like that. Did you see that? It instantly does what you want it to do. But it's like, it's so weird. How does it look like a blush and a bronzer at the same time? So she only used it on the cheeks. And then she grabbed a makeup sponge. This is the one that I used for today for my foundation. Then she went into the cream base. And then she just started stamping. But you know what? Let me do the other side so I can see on the monitor. I already have powder on, so this might look a little patchy, but that's not to blame this whatsoever. Whoa, that just gave me the prettiest glow ever. And it's so soft. It's really soft. And then she went on the eyeballs as well. This is definitely a lit from within type of thing. Oh, the cream base does have some color to it, so just be very careful. Why did I think this wouldn't have any color. I have no idea. And then she took the Super Glow and put it at the top of the cheeks, just as normal highlight. I guess to set it as well. Am I gonna be this extra for some glow? I think I am. I mean, cause look how pretty that looks. And it looks so soft and smooth. It doesn't accentuate any pores or anything. It looks pretty and gorgeous and amazing. Oh, okay, so then she used the Glow Impact Powder. This is like the most intense one. I don't see anything. Oh gosh. This might be one of those powders. Oh no, look, it works better with a finger, but she used it with a brush. Okay, be very careful. And if you want an extra beaming glow. Oh wow. Whoa, you guys. Okay, and then she used it. You know what? I want a more precise little brush. This MAC 234. Oh, I don't think I should have put that cream base on my nose because now it looks so chunky, but either way, I don't mind how this looks. Yo. Are you guys seeing this glow? I think this is my new favorite thing. I'm literally shook. Like, I've never been that person to like do the whole glowing thing too hard because I don't think I've ever found such a fine milled formula as a highlighter that doesn't intensify texture, and I don't have like a lot of texture whatsoever. I would find that most highlights don't work out for me, and that's why I don't highlight, because they accentuate. This looks so good, and I can't believe it. I couldn't believe the result on the model from the video that I saw. I literally got the same results. Except for the nose. I mean, the nose I screwed it up because I mean, just look at that glow. I can't even believe it. I definitely do think that I'm gonna have to wait for tomorrow to use this one because it's gonna be a little bit different to work with. I'm so shook. This is the best highlight I have ever used. The Tan Bronze and Glow, you guys. So tomorrow is Bloom's turn, and I hope it's just as good as this. And then the day after tomorrow, I'll put both of them together, or try to put both of them together to see how they work. So it's time to film with the Bloom palette. Yesterday we filmed with the Tan palette, and you guys, I am in love. Let's see how this one works. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing with these. Well, I had no idea what I was doing with this, but I did watch a video on the Bloom palette that Natasha Denona posted on the Sephora app, so I kind of know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna take a blush brush because this is called the Blush and Glow palette. This one's called the Bronze and Glow palette. So even though they're kind of the same concept, they're a little bit different. So I'm gonna go in straight right here. I do have a little bit of the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker bronzer on because it's been my favorite since I filmed with it. Now I'm due for some blush, especially with this eye look that I just filmed. Dip into this one, and it's very intense. And she went in, but she started at the apples of the cheeks. I have fuller cheeks, so I like starting with blush at the back of my cheeks, so that gets more of the product than the apples of my cheek, and I just bring it in like this. But see how intense that is? Like, and that was just a little bit. I was barely dipping into this palette. And I do like to bring it into the apples of my cheeks, but not as much product as on the back. This brush is kind of stiff actually, but my other two blush brushes are dirty. That's very pretty, and it matches this eye look very well actually. Wait, I'm dumb. Okay, so I'm like, this one looks a little bit wet. It's literally, it says cream blush. What if this wouldn't have worked out. I would have messed up my entire look. I was gonna play it safe today, but it's layering up on top of powder very, very well. I obviously don't know how to read. This one's powder, this one's cream. So that's why I was confused, because these top ones are both creams. Also, what I think it's helping is that this brush is a little bit stiffer, so it's helping me blend out the cream blush without disturbing the base. Close your mouth, Amalia. She's like... What does she do next? Dang it, I watched it several hours ago, so let me watch it again. So then she went in with Glow Cream Base. So this is before you put on your highlight. This always makes me nervous with cream products. It's not as intense as yesterday's. Then again, it is a lighter color, so it might not be showing up as good on me as it would another person. She also used it on the tops of the lids, but I obviously did my eyeshadow already. I'm not gonna do that. And it gives my skin kind of like a youthful glow, so that's really nice. Now going into this Duo Glow, just a little bit. I'm gonna do the same thing. And I'm gonna go over that cream base. Oh my goodness. It just looks so glossy and so smooth. The Bronze and Glow is definitely more intense than this one though, so just be aware of that. I'm gonna go in with this highlighting brush and the Extreme Glow. Well, it's called Glow Extreme. I'm gonna dip it into here, and I'm gonna put it at the highest point of my cheek. The Bloom palette is way more subtle than the tan one, but they're both beautiful in their own way. So far, so good, thank God, because these are $55 each. So they're not cheap, they better have been good. So today is the day where we get to play with both of these simultaneously, and I'm really excited. So far I am liking the tan version better just because it's so glowy and bronzy. It's just amazing. This one's a little bit more subtle, which I still like, but we'll see what effect we'll get when we put them together. You guys, I personally love blush. I love bronzer, but I never thought I could love it this much. I'm not gonna lie, I was very skeptical of these products, especially for the price. I'm like $55 freaking dollars for each. Come on, like how good can it be? You guys, they're amazing. I'm not saying that they're worth $55. I'm just saying that I would repurchase these. They're both great, but I'm loving the tan one a little bit more just because it's a little bit more intense and I like just looking bronzy. I can go without blush. I cannot go without bronzer. But these two together, obviously I went a little bit ham today. I used basically both palettes. I basically used all 8 products on my face today to achieve this. Is that a bit ridiculous? Of course it is. I did it for the purpose of the video. Would I do it again? Of course I will. These two are just rocking my world right now. I am definitely taking these on vacation. Overall, I think these are 10 out of 10. These are kind of like a treat yourself type of thing, but I do feel like they're really special. If you do like highlight and you do have texture, I don't know how these would work out, but I feel like these wouldn't accentuate your texture as much. If you like that intense glow from within bronziness, I definitely recommend the tan one. But if you like to look a little bit more fresh faced for every day, I definitely suggest this one. Obviously, you can always go to the store and test these out. You can always purchase them and return them if you don't like them. So that is my 2 cents on the Natasha Denona Tan and Bloom palettes. I'm seriously shocked that these actually worked out for me. You guys saw how they performed individually and together. If you're on the market for new glowing products, I think you should check these out. I really hope this was helpful to you. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!